Let's move on here. Alex. Alex asks, what's the best way to meet other deep workers? I'm a freelance writer. I make a living doing deep work. I love to meet regularly with other people who prioritize deep work to compare notes, discuss goals, etc. But I do not know where to find other people like this. Alex, this is a good question. I've been thinking about it. I don't have an answer, first of all. I don't have a great answer for you, but it gets me brainstorming. Maybe we should be involved in finding a better way of helping people do this. Like, I don't know, Jesse, what do you think about what would be good here? Like, let me tell you like a model that's interesting to me. Uh, Mr. Money Mustache, Pete Adney. Yeah.
I was thinking exactly.
Are you thinking about it? Right.
Yeah, I had a feeling you're gonna mention that.
Yeah. So Justin and I have talked about this, but Mr. Money Mustache, who blurb digital minimalism. So I met him when I was working on that book. He's a personal finance guy. Made a bunch of money with his personal finance website. He lives in Longmont, Colorado, and he bought just a building downtown in Longmont, and they renovated it, and it's basically like a co-working space. But it's like a co-working space, but it's also a gym. They have like an outdoor gym, and they have a lot of kegs there for these like evening talks. So they bring in people to talk about, I guess, business and stuff like this. And they have talks, and craft brewers in the neighborhood bring in kegs of beer. It's just created this whole physically located, physically sited community about, in this case, people who believe in his sort of whatever it's his financial advice type philosophy. But like, should there be something like this for deep work?
I think people pay a small fee to go to this thing, like $50 a month or something like that, and
Yeah.
you like submit like some small application. You got to live in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like co-working space that's like deep work focused, not a bad idea actually. And
No.
if we had a building here in Tacoma Park where you could come in, and I don't know what would make it deep work focused. I think I would probably, pulling from the Udimodia machine, there would be the common space and then pods. Like you go into these pods to do deep work. It's not even like, oh, here's my office. No, that stuff can be out in the common space. And you go into these pods to do deep work. And then there's like kind of a more social space. And then like another space that's just for, I don't know. I don't know exactly how it would work, but that would be cool. That'd be cool. Like it's something you could see happening more commonly across the country. So Alex, I'm just using this as a chance to brainstorm, but I think, there's like a deep work meets we work play here that could be cool. At a smaller scale, Jesse, like, should we do an event, you think, at some point?
You had mentioned this early on in your podcast, and
Yeah, I got lazy.
I was like, oh, I'll definitely go to that. This is before I even, started working here. But then, so I was definitely going to go whenever you announced it.
Yeah, like that could be fun. I mean, it seems like a pain. That's why I didn't do it, because I had no time. But if we had some help, it could be interesting. I don't know where we would do it, if we would do it here in Tacoma Park or do it somewhere where we had more room. And just have a lot of people in the DC area who are into this stuff. Like, let's all get together and just
Go
like
down near a Nats game.
Go down near a Nats game. Yeah. Yeah. Do it in the dugout. It'd be awesome. But yeah, we could do it down there. We could do it here at the restaurant that the Deep Work HQ is over. I mean, I don't know how much space we have here. I don't even know how many people would come. That's
probably a lot.
I'm trying to think, my only benchmarks. I've done some book signings here in DC that were pretty popular. I did one for digital minimalism at Politics and Prose, and we definitely standy roomed only that place. And then when Scott Young was here, we did a joint one down on 8th Street at a bookstore down there, and we definitely, standing room only that place. So I don't know, we might get a good crowd. It's kind of hard to tell. All right, let's think about that. Yeah, because I haven't seen people. I mean, I see people now. I do speak in events again and stuff like that. So I do see people, but that might be kind of cool. We get together like a lot of deep life, deep work, deep questions type people. We all get together and just meet. People can meet each other. Like, hey, here's some other people that,
People meeple.
Yeah, people meeple with some people meeple. The problem is I'm like an introverted curmudgeon who is a misanthrope and say I don't want to bother like talking to people. Sometimes I'm in that mood, and then other times like I want to meet all my listeners and readers, and it just depends on like my mood for the day. Oh well, so Alex, we're working on it. All right, that's the long and the short of it.